are going in and doing the siding or working on the roofing, and a lot of times that was happening. A lot of times it wasn't guys that were from La Crosse, so it was bringing in crews from other places.
Oh, absolutely, and we need more training at the tech school for people to know how to do these jobs, and research at the university on the best ways to improve windows and insulation in general, and heat exchangers, and manufacturing of heat exchangers like Train and Badger. That's local jobs helping other cities improve on energy efficiency. So ourselves, and then products to sell to others. Like in Germany, they have a subsidy for solar power off your roof, where the government will guarantee twice the rate that you have to buy electric for. So everybody's putting in solar panels, even renters with the approval of some building owner, and earning money off of it. They make a third of their electric now off of solar. So the government incentives and products to sell to others, because we're doing it ourselves and we're learning it, and it'd be a good example for other cities.
You know, but if we were to, like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate here, I know, but you know, if we were to do that, how can the mayor, you know, how can the person that's the mayor allow us to do that? That's pretty cool.
Well, the mayor can speak out on issues. The mayor can lead by general policy.
Okay,
and then everybody else would get excited about it. Now, like right now, I go to all kinds of public meetings on lessening the number of people in the jails, you know, for low-risk people, you name it. I go to all the public transportation meetings, long-range planning. So I speak out now on all these issues, and a mayor has the bully pulpit, he has the ear of the public, and so legislatively, I would work on what I could through the council, and I would speak out on things in general to get the whole community behind it. And particular legislation that I'd want to get through the city council, I would go to the public and ask them to contact their city council members and show them the sensibility of insulating homes, of solar, of a real public transit system and such.
So how have you been doing that to this point in your life?
Speaking at city council meetings, speaking at hearings, initiating things on my own.
Right, but how? Because you did bring up this public transportation, and I think public transportation is something we can all look at. But how can we make that more into our everyday lives? You know, because like for me, for example, I would take the bus to work if I could. I got to be here by 5 o'clock in the morning, and for me to be here at 5, I'm going to have to switch my schedule, get up an hour earlier, and buses don't run at 5 o'clock in the morning, and they don't go from.
Oh yes, we've got a very disjointed, very particular bus system right now. It's 2 hours to go from like Southside Walmart to Bridgeview Plaza. There's absolutely no need for that. La Crosse is long and narrow with 3 main north-south roads. We should have the larger buses going direct real often, like every 10 minutes, on those main roads and Main Street. Then smaller vans that meet up with that will be on call, that can take you from your house to one of the express bus stops, just a few blocks. And also bicycles that you can rent at the bus stops. Use your bus card, swipe it, take the bike out of the rack, use it for a few hours, drop it off at another bus stop. Especially La Crosse being tourist town, convention town, university town. There's a lot of people who come here occasionally. There's a lot of university students who would really enjoy all the bike trails. You could even have adult tricycles to rent in the downtown area with baskets. So older people could take some of the alley walkways that they're creating and other options there and shop downtown on an adult tricycle and jump onto the trails. And they're going to expand that one trail north from Riverside Park through the Mobile Oil property, which I think should all be a park, not a development because it's on the floodplain. But we got the best bike trails in the world right now through the marsh. We just need to do the connections that go through the city. And I approve of the city's 5-year pedestrian bicycle plan, which would join all the nature bicycle trails and put trails through town called bike boulevards, like King Street would be the first one, where half the street is just for bikes, physically separated from the other half for local cars. Then there'd be a real wide avenue for people from the university to go right downtown. This would bring business downtown. The neighborhood vans and the downtown van, if you knew you could go downtown and get anywhere else downtown within 5 minutes by taking the downtown van that keeps circling around. This would totally open up business on Fifth Avenue and other streets that aren't the main drags right now. You've got 50 empty storefronts downtown. You got Grand River Station that we just built on a TIF district with that big storefront that sits empty, which could be a public farmers market year-round for people could have booths and sell products or goods from their farm. Lots of ideas. A lot of them connect with public transportation. Then you don't need to tear down homes for parking lots and keep those homes on the tax rolls. Lots of issues relate to public transportation. That's why I lead off with that issue, because it reduces traffic, especially during rush hour. You could also change the timing of some of the traffic lights on George and Rose during those peak times in the morning.
Well, that's a DOT thing. I've asked them about that too. Now, a lot of the stuff that you seem to be talking about will cost me money as a taxpayer rather than save me money. And my taxes are already high enough.
Wrong. It will save money.
How will it save?
It will cost money up front to insulate buildings, public buildings or otherwise, but then you're saving on fuel. So yeah, upfront costs, but then you're saving from then on. Other cost-saving measures: block parties, close off the street, have all the neighbors get to know each other, have the police come and visit with people. Then you've got real connections between the police and neighbors to neighbors. Then people help out with crime prevention, and they know when something's out of sort in the neighborhood. Fire inspections. I think we should have a discount off your property tax if you comply up to code for a fire inspection. Now, then instead of a fee on top, a cost reduction for complying. Now, that would bring in less money to the city. No, that would save us money, because then they've got less fires. And if it saves one life, that's all worth it. But all these things, upfront investing, saves us money in the long run.
Dae Miles wants to be the next mayor of the city of La Crosse. The primary coming up on the 19th of February, a week from yesterday. So the 13th of February, we'll be having all the candidates, well, at least 10 of the 11 candidates here in the studio to talk about why it is that they want to be the next mayor. Dae, you got about 30 seconds. Give me a 30-second commercial on why I should vote for you.
Because I want to save the community money. I want to improve services. I want to open up tourism and welcome university students and bring business to this town.
Dae Miles wants to be the next mayor of the city of La Crosse. The Race to City Hall, brought to you by Scott Joseph's Menswear. They're suited for you, 506 Main Street. Thank you very much, Dae, for stopping by. I appreciate your...
Here's a copy of the ballot. It also has the judges on it.
Oh, you know what? This is the first time I've seen it. So
there's 3 judges to choose from and
judges.
11 mayor candidates.
And 11 mayoral candidates.
And some of the north side city council seats also have a city council runoff.
And one on the south side does as well.
So contact me, DAE@daemiles.com. I'd love to hear all the issues.
Very good. Dae Miles wants to be the next mayor. Thanks for stopping in at 7:30. We have 34 degrees. You're listening to today's Talk 1490. Perfect timing. Have you done radios? Have you done radio in the past? You've got a nice voice.
Oh, yeah.
I like your voice. Oh. Yeah, I broke my leg the other day, so I'm not can't get around very well. Thank you for coming in.
Vibration is a good thing for healing bones.
Vibration, what do you mean?
Like a thumper massager type.
Yeah.
Stomping, tapping, all that. Vibration builds up bone strength.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's a good thing to know.
A regular massage and everything else for improving blood flow. Hot and cold. Take a real hot shower or put a heating pad on it and then put a cold pack on it. All that relieves pain, improves circulation.